Welcome to all, and this is the part 17 of this Angular 2 tutorial. And our today's quote is, that which does not kill us makes us stronger. So, in this tutorial, we discuss another structural directive, that is ngFor. So, let's understand the use of this directive with an example. So, first we create one component, that is here. Go to source app cd, then source, then cd app, and here we create one more component using the ngGC command, and component name is hero. So see here, hero component is created. Now our component is ready, and to save more time, I directly put here one table with the field of name and index, and in our component class file I take this array, heroes array, with the field of index and name, that is id or name. And don't forget to write the selector, that is app hero, in our root component. Because of that our application will not be running. So here I take app hero. So now I am going to use the ngFor directive. So here ngFor directive. So ngFor is a inbuilt directive in Angular, or it is a structural directive prefix with the asterisk. Likewise ngif we have seen in our event binding. So ngFor, here we take ngFor structural directive is equal to, it can be used let keyword to create the variable. So we create the hero as a variable. You can take any name of this variable, and its symbol of heroes, and this heroes is nothing but our array in our class component, that is this one, and spelling must be correct, heroes. So its symbol is like let atom of atoms, its general syntax. So our atom means our variable, and atom is our variable, and atoms is our array. So in our case, hero is our variable and heroes is our array. So the ngFor is a directive that you can use in your Angular templates to loop through lists and arrays of data in order to display it. That is nothing but the use of ngFor here is loop through all the hero object that we have defined in our heroes array. That is nothing but here. So here this hero variable is called as a template input variable, and it is accessible to this tr element as well as all its children element. So in order to display hero's name and index, so we take here two td elements to display this name and index. So in order to display this, we take here interpolation symbol, and in that we take hero as a template variable, because we are looping through each hero object from the heroes array. So to retrieve this hero's name and index, we are using here template input variable, that is hero, and dot, suppose we are accessing the name, so we write here name. Similarly for the id element, that is hero dot id or index element, and save our changes. Now start our application using the npm start. So and here this hero dot name and dot id we take from this array element, that is from here this id and this name. Now go to browser and type here localhost 4200 and see the output. So see here, name, name of heroes and index will be displayed. So in order to look it better, we add some CSS to it, and also we are disable these text boxes and also event binding. So go to our CSS code and here go to our app component HTML, and we are disable this app first or comment this simply, and then save our changes, and also go to our hero component.css and we are adding here some CSS. So here we take as a table, and table color we select this, and border collapse border, font size is large. Then for TD and TH element we take same color, and then padding also same, and we take border 1px solid. Then save our changes and go to our browser and see table looks like more clear and better. Now here we are displaying the index of heroes object by using this array, or we already define here index, but there is a inbuilt variable for the ngFor to display the index of object. So we remove this hero object and simply we create here one variable, that is using the let keyword, and for that we create the, suppose we create the I as a index variable and equal to index. This is the inbuilt variable to display the index of object, inbuilt variable of ngFor, and here we simply write I and then save our changes and see the output, but is the index is displayed or not. So see the same index we are displaying. Then also there is a another variable of ngFor, that is create let, and there is also each first. We are creating this each first variable where this object is first or last. So sorry, this is the first. Then also for last variable of last object we are creating is last and equal to, just take the ngFor variable that is last, and here also we are adding same, and here we simply write is first or is last. So is first and here is last. So this is first and is last variables are written either true or false. Whether this object is first, if the object is first then it returns to true, and if the object is last then it returns to true, otherwise it returns to as a false. And here also we are creating its first and last header, and here simply write its first, and here is last. So it simply returns true or false. Save our changes and see the output. That is first, this index first and last are the inbuilt variables of ngFor directive. So you will see here index as a 0, is first true, is last false because it is not last. Then also is first false. This is also false. And see here, Sam is last, here true, and is first false. And also there is inbuilt variables for the ngFor, like is even or odd. So here we take or we create another variable as a even or odd by using the let keyword. Here is even equal to inbuilt variable of ngFor even, and then is odd, and then here inbuilt variable of ngFor, that is odd, and here also write two more rows. Command C, is even and is odd, and here also th element is even and is odd. Save our changes and see the output. See here, is even, index is 0 and is even is 2, is odd is false. Then for 1, odd is 2 and even is false. Then for 2, even is 2, odd is false. Then for 3, odd is false. Odd is true and even is false. And for the 4, even true and odd false. So this is all the each index, then first, last, even and odd. All these variables are inbuilt variables of ngFor directive. So there is also one more directive, that is ng track by, and we discussed in our next tutorial. So thanks for listening. Please like, comment and subscribe.